Let's see if I can bring this up to 60 FPS. Display FPS. Okay, 30 frames per second here. Go to the options. Keep it at medium. Try to bump this up to 60 FPS. Go back. We can remove some stuff here. Oh yeah, filtering, we can keep it at 2. Keep this at 2. Actually, both of these keep it off. There we go. Okay, let's go back. Let's resume. Let me check the general options some more. I'm actually doing this from my laptop. Let's see. Medium. Motion blur, keep it at low. Keep that at low. Don't need that. Let's see what we got now. Let's go back. Let's resume. Got my payload. Got everything in there. Set. Ready to go. All right, let's take off. Well, that is strange. It's only getting 30 frames per second.
Salt Lake approach 4K 1979er Heavy is type 2 miles north of Salt Lake, 6,300 feet. Request clearance to transition Bravo airspace.
Oh my god, what a mess. Let me see. That's strange. Let's see now if it works. Hold on. If I can get 60 FPS. Let's see what we got now. 40, 50.
For 4K 19er 79.
Hmm. .30 FPS. Let me see if I can bump this up to Can't seem to find my NVIDIA drivers graphics. I don't know.
Seattle Tower, 4K19er79er heavy frequency change. Seattle approach, 4K19er79er heavy is type 2 miles southwest of Seattle, 2,900 feet. Request clearance to transition Bravo airspace.
4K19er79er heavy Seattle approach. Squawk tree 141.
Squawk tree 1.
Yeah, this is pretty bad, man. Only 30 frames per second. Let me see. Let me see what I can do here. It's too damn slow, man. I'm gonna optimize this. Close this one. I'll launch it again. I just think this Microsoft Flight Simulator it's poorly optimized from the world being rendered to so many stuff happening all at once. I think it's really difficult to keep that 60 FPS. All right, let's see. Well, it's showing up 63 FPS right now. $80, $85, $60. Let's see what happens when we boot up the game. Start flying. All right, let's see. And fly. Oh my god, this is terrible, dude. And even on 1080p, really? With medium to low settings? I mean, come on. This really shows me that this game is poorly updated to play, that you own the game and that's it. And then you start playing it. And once you verify that you own the game, that you have the license, you can play it offline. And you can use your CPU, GPU, and you can crank it up to as much as you want. But the problem here with the flight simulator, Microsoft, is you're dependent on this damn server, for the geometry and all that other crap. Uh, there's too much stuff happening online. All that shit online shrinks the frame rate. You could have 3080, 3090, you could have i9 processor and all that jazz. You're still going to struggle because you're always dependent on their server. You can see that I'm not bullshitting. All of that. I will turn it off. And you'll see a drastic difference once I turn that off. You'll see a drastic difference in the frame rate bumping up. Just got to give it some time. So data is turned off, off. Model, all that shit. See, now it's 40 frames. Let me see. Things turned off. 38, 39. See, now it bumped up a little bit. 38. You see, now it's better.
Roger, report K19er79er heavy.
You see, you got much better bump up to the frame. All right, now we got 50 frames. 50 frames. All right, now we got a little bit better.
Approach report K19er79er heavy flight level 215. Denver Center report K19er79er heavy 15,800 feet.
Report K19er79er heavy Denver Center altimeter 29er.85 continuous planned. Report K19er79er heavy contact Denver Center on 134.5. Good day. Decimal 85 continuous planned. Report K19er79er heavy contact Denver Center on 127.55. Good day.
Going to 127.55 report K19er79er heavy. Denver Center report K19er79er heavy 15,400 feet.
Report K19er79er heavy Denver Center altimeter 29er.84 continuous planned.
Frame rate So this is why on the Xbox Series X and even on the
Denver
PC,
Center report
you're
K1907
struggling
Niner
to
Heavy
have that 60 FPS. I don't think you're ever
K1907
gonna have that 60 FPS because of the fact that you're always dependent on the servers. You're always dependent on that internet. And this is why you're always going to have this issue. This is why he's always going to have
Denver
those
Center report
problems.
K1907 Niner
And
Heavy
I think
flight
this is one
level
of the things that
285.
sucks about a flight simulator, to be honest. To me, frame rate is the key important ingredients for any simulator, especially a flight simulator. Let me turn off developer mode. Let's see what happens. Okay, apply and save. Yeah, it's still bad. Um, yeah, man. Listen, guys. It's just hard for me to play any game that's not 60 FPS, you know. And Flight Simulator is just god awfully. Barely hitting 50. Barely hitting 50 FPS, man. This is god awful, dude. I mean, what do we got to do here to hit 60 FPS? I'm really curious. Like, do we have to go to 720p? Like, what do we got to do here? Let me see. What in the bloody hell do you have to do to get to the fucking 60? Sorry for the language. Look at this. Even with the photogeometry turned off, servers, internet, all of that turned off, still I'm getting roughly 40 frames per second with a lousy 1080p with a downscaled resolution. And I got a 350 here, I got an i5 processor, 11th generation, I got 16 gigs of RAM, I got a SSD, NVMe drive, you know, come on. Just poorly optimized, man. Yeah, this is bad. And I don't say this lightly. Yeah, this is bad. Come on. All right, let's see. Let's crank up the resolution. All right, down to, well, let's actually do this. Let's bring the resolution to, all right, let's try this. Keep changes. Oh yeah, now. Oh yeah, of course. But now you can do it. So you have to go to like 900p with everything at the low settings to get a bloody. Even right now, you're not getting a proper 60 FPS. Even right now at the 900p with the low settings, you're still not getting 60 FPS. This is god awful, man. This is just god awful. Seriously. Wow. Still cannot hit. Oh, let's review this. I still cannot hit 60 FPS. Let's check mark certain things. Photogrammetry data online has been turned off. No connection to the servers. Resolution, it's also 900p. And we're still struggling. We're still struggling to hit bloody 2022. And we're still struggling. We're still struggling to hit 60 FPS on some of these games. I don't even know what to say. This is disgusting. How about 700p? How about this? 700p. For fuck's sake. Look, at 700p. Still having a hard time hitting 50. Oh, Lord. This is just bad, man. Listen, this game is broken. It's poorly optimized. I'm sorry, Microsoft. But the proof, it's in the pudding. It's right here. You're looking at it. All right? If I'm struggling, it's just poorly optimized. And I think this is why X-Plane 12 is going to be definitely a better optimized game. Yes, it's going to require... Seriously, you've been working on this game for... Now, this game's been out for 2 years. For 2 years. People have been begging you to fix this issue of 60 FPS. Begging you, and you still haven't fixed it. And I frankly don't think you know how to fix it. Because you would have to start everything from the beginning. You would have to create a new engine. Come on, man. This is god awful. This is just god awful, man. So now you know. I don't even know if I want to play Flight Simulator, man. It's god awful. You know, I refuse to fly fucking 30 FPS, dude. I refuse to fly in 30 FPS. Come on, man. With this, I'll just might as well crank everything up to ultra settings and just stick with 30 FPS, right? Right? I might as well just Yeah, I might as well just do this, right? Crank everything up and do everything at the ultra settings, right? Or high settings. I don't even dare turn on the DirectX 12. I don't even dare turn on DirectX 12.
Report K19er79er heavy contact Denver Center on 125.3 Good day.
Going to 125.3 from
It's just god awful, man. Let's go to ultra. Just leave it at high end.
4K19er79er heavy. Denver Center report K19er79er heavy flight level 185.
Report K19er79er
And now
heavy
this is
flight
without
continue as planned.
for the 20 frames per second. So currently it's 40, 42.
Report K19er79er heavy contact Denver Center on
Yeah, this is
125
god awful, man.
5.
Anyway, let me just show you. And once I turn this on, look, look at the devastation. It's gonna drop down dramatically. It's gonna drop down dramatically to 28 to 26 frames per second. And you'll see it.
Going to 125.3
There you go.
from
30, 35,
4K19er79er heavy.
33,
Denver Center report K19er79er heavy 15,800 feet.
30.
Report K19er79er heavy
Once I get closer,
continuous
let's put some clouds and you see how bad it's gonna be. Let's go over here. Let's turn this off. Let's put some clouds. Turn that off. Let's turn that off. Let's put some clouds here. You see. Let's turn the light weather. Let's put scattered clouds. Hold on. Look at this. The broken clouds are not even showing up. They're not even showing up.
generic November 9er 10.
So this is an broken clouds are not showing up. Let's just start the game. Let's exit. Let's go to the main menu. Let's go to let's go somewhere else. Let's see how it handles that. So runaway departure, and let's go. Now it's at ultra, but remember it's 1080p ultra. Which is not bad, for this laptop, 1080p ultra, 30 frames per second. It's pretty decent. But what I'm trying to say here to everybody, and I know those of you who have PC, you know that this game is poorly optimized. You know, even people with a 3080 and a 3090 Ti, 3090 Ti. I mean, not 3090 Ti. I mean 3080 Ti and 3090. 3090 Ti is coming out later on this summer. But even with a 3090 and 32 gigs of RAM and i9 processor, people are struggling to hit 1440p like it has. Uh, that's pretty darn bad, man. You know, you should be able to run that
Cleared for
game
takeoff runway
much, much,
7
much
left for
better.
4K 19er
You
Heavy.
know, what is this? 10 frames? Oh God, I don't even dare use the DirectX 12. I'm terrified. Well, let's try. Let's see. Actually, you know what? Since we're doing this, I mean, it looks nice, but look at this. 15 frames. That's terrible, dude. Hold on. Let's bring it to high end. Let's bring it here to high end. High end. And let's see. So now we're at the high end settings.
Los Angeles Tower 4K 19er 79er Heavy frequency change. SoCal approach for 4K 19er 79er Heavy is type 2 miles west of Hawthorne, 2,900 feet. Request flight following.
High end. The weather and the clouds are not even working. Can't even adjust that.
Altimeter 29er decimal 9 or 2.
Roger for 4K 19er 79er Heavy.
All right, let's go to.
4K 19er 79er Heavy. Request clearance to transition Bravo airspace.
Keep it at medium. Let's only leave. Let's only leave volumetric clouds. You have to restart this again. I mean, it's not just me saying this. There's a lot of people saying that Flight Simulator is poorly optimized to begin with. You know, here, let me. I'll try. We'll see how it goes. But I'm using a developer mode. So let's see. Let's go and go to Los Angeles again. See. Set departure. Go back. And let's go flying. And you'll see I'll stay in the ballpark of 30 frames per second. It's not going to go anything above 30. She's going to stay in the ballpark of 30 to 36, 35, frames per second. Now, it's playable. I'm not saying you can't play the game on this laptop. I'm not saying that you're not going to, you're going to have the same experience as you do on the Xbox, what I'm trying to say.
Los Angeles Tower 4K 1979er heavy at runway
Oh, look,
7 left,
let's see.
ready for departure, straight out departure.
Let's wait for everything to load up, see what we can get here. Check it out. "20 frames per second, man, this is pathetic. Optimized. This is optimized. DirectX 12. Ugh. Lousy 19 frames per second. Oh my god. This is horrendous, man. 15, 20, 23, 26.
Los Angeles Tower 4K 1979er heavy frequency change. SoCal approach 4K 1979er heavy is type 2 miles west of Hawthorne, 700 feet.
Wow, this is terrible.
Request clearance to transition Bravo airspace.
It's worse than DirectX 12. Jeez. Look at this, man. A lousy 1080p. Medium settings. And DirectX 12 makes it even worse. Jesus Christ. Oh, man. Ugh. Let me go to main menu. Let me restart again. I don't even know what to say at this point, dude. This is just bad. Let's put everything to a performance mode. See what happens now. Okay, let's launch the game. It's optimized. Let's see. All right, let's see what happens now. I put on a performance mode on my NVIDIA settings and see what happens. All right, let's see. And let's fly. Let's see what we can get now. Things are better. So I put it on optimized 1080p from NVIDIA GeForce Experience, and then I also selected performance on my NVIDIA 3D settings. So let's see what we can get here with a 3050, an i5 processor on this laptop. i5 processor, 11th generation, 16 gigs. Let's see. And it's a DirectX 11. I switched from DirectX 12 to DirectX 11. Let's see. Well, let's see how bad this is. Haha, 20 frames per second. Yeah, this is just badly optimized, man. This is just...
Los Angeles Tower for 4K 19er 79er heavy frequency change. SoCal approach for 4K 19er 79er heavy is type 2 miles northwest of Hawthorne, 2,200 feet. Request flight following.
20 frames per second. Oh, man.
Squawk 6076 4K 19er 79er heavy.
Oh, it's so bad. This is so bad, man. Might as well put everything to high. I mean, the hell, right? High-end DirectX 11. You know, if I'm gonna be stuck at this, you know, frame rate, might as well be stuck with it with the high end. You catch my drift.
79er heavy radar contact 2 miles northeast of Hawthorne, 3,100 feet. Altimeter 30.10.
Something's wrong with this thing. Rain, no nothing. The clouds not working. Few clouds. Something's wrong with this. Something's terribly wrong with this flight simulator. Let me check the updates. Let's see if the updates are properly updated. You know, something is terribly wrong here, man. Let's go to Content Manager. See what's going on. Premium upgrade available. Oh shit, there's a new update. There's a new update. I forgot to update. No wonder it sucks, man. No wonder it's terrible. I knew something was wrong. I knew something was terribly wrong. I'm telling you this right now. I don't know, man. It's so bad. Hey, what's up, Malik? How you doing, man? Enjoy the Batman movie. Let me know how it is, brother. I think Microsoft is potatoes, Money Penny. Microsoft sucks. It's a micro potatoes. Everything's a micro. That's what you do with this game. It's a. They should call it a update simulator. It's what it is. It's what it is. It's an update simulator. That's all you do is in this freaking game is update and buy new hard drives, so you can run lousy 30 frames per second. There you go, guys. Hashtag update simulator. All right, updated's done. Bloody hell! Bloody hell! Bloody hell! Oh, it's all bloody hell! It's a bloody hell! Since the dawn of mankind, or humankind. Goddamn bloody hell. Let's see if this shit fucking works, man. Remind me never to play Flight Simulator ever again. It's god awful shit. Let's see. Governor. It's upset with this shit. I mean, if you can't run this bloody game on a 1080p, 60 FPS, then you know, what's the point? I mean, 1080p. It's something like 2007 or 2008. Dude, we're talking 1080p since 2008. We still haven't advanced
Los
to get the
Angeles
games
Tower
to
for
run
4K
properly.
19er 79er,
Even on a
ready for straight out
1080p, I mean,
departure at runway 6
Jesus
left.
Christ, man.
For 4K 19er 79er heavy altimeter tree 0 decimal 11 wind 2 tree 8 at 19er. Straight out departure approved. Cleared for takeoff runway 6 left.
Oh, this looks like dog shit already. Oh man, look at this. This is terrible. Oh, this is terrible. This is just god awful, man. I just got the new update and everything, and looks like a goddamn dog shit. Goddamn dog shit. Let's see if the weather works. Oh, look, it doesn't even work. Does it? Let's see. Where's the clouds? I just updated the bloody game. 1.5 gigabytes. The weather doesn't work. Look at this. No clouds. Game's fucking broken, man. No clouds. Alright, let me turn off developer mode, for fuck's sake. Hold on. Let me go and turn this off. Turn this shit off. It's even worse. Can't even use it on the. Really? Can't use it on developer mode? Oh, that's just wonderful. I put it on performance mode. High-end settings, DirectX 12, I guess. It's 28 frames per second. That's what we're getting here.
For 4K 19er 79er heavy leaving my airspace frequency change approved.
Los Angeles Tower for 4K 19er 79er heavy frequency change. SoCal approach for 4K 19er 79er heavy is type.
Let me put the clouds to ultra. Let me see some. Oh boy. Well, let's see. Let's go back. Let's go back to main menu. Let's quit again. Now let's put on the balanced performance. Let's quit to the desktop. What a cluster. What a what a what a cluster this is, man. Jeez. Let's put it on balanced instead of quality. How's that? Balanced. And let's go ahead and launch it again. Yeah, Money Penny, this is just it's a shit show. And remember, it's not your PC, it's not my PC. It's just Microsoft. Poorly optimized game, you know? You've seen how American Truck Simulator runs, you've seen how other games run. You know, this is the thing with the PC. When it's poorly optimized and Microsoft, it's like a cluster. Okay, I'm gonna use the word, two words, clusterfuck. It's like a big clusterfuck goulash of shit. And there's so many things going on. You got rendering, photogrammetry, you got live weather, you got live ATC control, you got live live flight patterns, terrain detail, and all that shit, geometry being rendered. All that shit just kills the performance. You're never going to achieve that. Mark my words. I don't care how many updates they put. You're never going to achieve 60 FPS on a flight simulator. I promise you that. You wouldn't, because it's not your GPU. It's just poorly optimized with limitations. It doesn't even use 8 cores. It only uses 4 cores. Think about that. You know, and this is why I might move to X-Plane 12 when it comes out this year, September or whenever they release it, maybe August, but I think September might be coming out. That's why I'm going to be playing X-Plane 12. With the X-Plane 12, I don't have to worry about it. It's just disappointing, that's all. When you watch this live stream, when you watch this video, you're going to see exactly what I mean and what I'm talking about. It's not your PC. It's not your graphics card. It's not your memory or your processor, CPU. It's just poorly optimized game from Microsoft. It is what it is. And I don't mean to sound like some kind of a Sony PlayStation fanboy, because I have everything. But at least PlayStation can do Gran Turismo at 4K 60 with really good graphics. So say what you want about Gran Turismo, say what you want about PlayStation 5. At least they're kicking ass. They're doing native 4K with HDR, 60 FPS, and really highly detailed graphics on a car. Why? Because it's optimized to run really good with a PlayStation 5. This thing is not properly optimized. And that's the bottom line. Let's go to Miami. Let's go to Orlando. Let's do this one, just one more thing, and I'm gonna head on out of here. I'm just doing this to show you what I've been preaching, what I've been saying. I've done so many videos on Flight Simulator. I know what I'm talking about. I've tested it on a bunch of different PCs, laptops. I've tested the VR. I tested on the Xbox, Series X, Series S. I know what I'm talking about. I don't care what Asobo says with all their freaking updates. They got what? 48 more updates to go? Jesus Christ, what am I going to need? A 5 terabytes hard drive? 10 terabyte hard drive? Update simulator? And you spend all this time updating this freaking game and you still can't enjoy it. But come on, kiss my ass, man. It looks like a donut. Look. That cloud looked like a donut. Let's see. Now it's in a balanced quality. 1080p. It's still 30 FPS. But look at this. It's not even steady 30 FPS, like maybe 20, 28. Come on. Come on, man. Taking a piss.
Orlando Tower for 4K 19er 79er heavy frequency change. Orlando approach for 4K 19er 79er heavy is type 3 miles east of 0 Foxtrot Lima 5 2,100 feet. Request clearance to transition Bravo airspace.
So bad.
Center for 4K 19er 79er heavy is type 3 miles northeast of Orlando 6,800 feet. Request flight following.
Hold on. I gotta fix this. I mean, look, it's playable and it looks nice, but at what cost? Lousy 30 FPS. So why would you even bother buying a PC for a flight simulator when you can just go ahead, get yourself a Series S, and you'll have the same pretty much experience with a Series S. Only difference is you'll have a Dolby Vision and Dolby Atmos. On a PC, just poorly optimized, man. This game on the PC is just poorly optimized. I think you're better off just getting the console version and playing it on the Series S for $300, you know? Let's see, let's change the weather to rain. About broken clouds. Broken clouds, participation. Lightning. Let's see.
Orlando approach for 4K 19er 79er heavy 8,900 feet.
Orlando URKAY 19er 79er heavy Orlando approach altimeter 29.9er to continue as planned.
Where is the airport? Hold on. Alright, let me find the airport and land this sucker.
Jacksonville Center for 4K 19er 79er heavy. Request clearance to transition Bravo airspace.
URKAY 19er 79er heavy Jacksonville Center. Cleared through the Bravo airspace.
Cleared through Bravo airspace for 4K 19er 79er heavy.
URKAY 19er 79er heavy, you're leaving my airspace. Resume on navigation. Contact Orlando approach on 119.775. Good day. Southwest 535, you are 27 miles northwest. Climb and maintain 2,300 feet. Expect sector stable, runway 36 left approach.
Jacksonville Center for 4K 19er 79er heavy. Request clearance to transition Bravo airspace.
URKAY 19er 79er heavy Jacksonville Center. Cleared through the Bravo airspace.
Cleared through Bravo airspace for 4K 19er 79er heavy.
Climb and maintain 2,300 feet. Expect sectors. Visual runway tree. 6 left approach. Southwest 535.
Jacksonville Center, Southwest 555 is at 12,000 feet, descending 10,000 feet. Southwest 535, contact Jacksonville Center on 134.0. Good day. Southwest 555, Jacksonville Center, altimeter 29.9 to continue as planned.
Going to 1 tree, 4.0 southwest, 5 tree 5.
Oh, look at this airplane. Oh God. Turbulence immediately.
Southwest 555, contact Miami Center on 1 tree 4.55. Good day. Going to 1 tree 4.55 southwest 555.
Altitude. 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 Altitude.
Oh, there we go. It's right there.
Altitude. 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 Altitude.
Oh no. Ah well. Ah well. What do you expect when you got 20 frames to 28 frames per second? So anyway, it's just poorly optimized, and when it's poorly optimized, it's hard to enjoy it. To be honest with you, you know, that's just my opinion on it. You know, that's how I feel about Flight Simulator. It's just poorly optimized. And man, come on, man, 60 FPS should be a standard by now, or at least it should be an option for 60 FPS. You know, if you catch my drift, if you know what I mean. So, well, there you have it, guys. You see what I see. Um, Clearly, Flight Simulator, it's really not that well optimized to run well on a PC. And I mean, you're going to be stuck with 30 FPS for sure. And it doesn't matter what kind of computer you have, what kind of specs you have, because you're always going to be limited due to the data. Unless you got some, unless you live right next to Microsoft and the Azure servers, you'll never have to worry about the latency. Um, but everyone will have a different experience. And that's what I mean, poorly optimized. And that's why I'm more excited about uh, X-Plane 12 than I am about this, to be honest with you. At least with the X-Plane 12, I don't have to worry about any kind of data that's being collected from the server. The only thing you have to worry about on a X-Plane 12 is, do you have a powerful PC to handle it? If you have a powerful PC to handle it, well, then you're good to go. Be rocking and rolling 60 FPS. And I think it's very essential to have 60 FPS on a flight simulator. Like even here, you saw I was trying to avoid the clouds. I was trying to avoid, that rain to land. And due to the latency, due to the stuttering on the frame rate, I lost the control and I crashed. Not because I'm a shitty pilot, but because the frame rate and the delay fucked me over and I crashed. And this happens to everybody most of the times, you know. But nobody wants to talk about this. Nobody wants to acknowledge this because everybody's just riding on that cocktail of fanboy, flight simulator this, flight simulator that. Nobody wants to address these things. Nobody wants to say it the way it is. Nobody wants to call it the way it is. At least I call it the way it is. So there you have it. That's my live stream for today. That's all you got. I'm out. I'm out of here. I'm out of here. Take care, guys. Stay safe. Be good.